So I got a financial confession that I want to make today. You see, it's kind of taboo to talk about finances, to talk about money, especially on social media. Nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody is living a wonderful life. Everyone's having a good time. But you see, I feel like I wouldn't be true to myself and true to you if I was just to sit here and act like everything's good, everything's wonderful. So in today's video, I want to have a financial conversation with you guys where I confess the mistakes I've made this year in regards to my finances. If you stick to the end of this video, I hope you guys will be able to learn from my mistakes, okay? That's basically the whole point of this story. So, last year I paid off $250,000 worth of debt. My wife and I, it took us 3 years. We went on this whole show. It was amazing. And hey, life was good.
Okay, bro. Oh, Fred, did you pay cash for this?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I can't keep my name. This thing look good, boy. This thing glisten all the way around, boy. Boy, that thing. Oh, boy.
We had a lot going on. We got married in January, and immediately after, boom, I wanted to go ahead and have a baby. That was my goal. That was my mission. Little to know, not that I can't afford a baby, but there's a lot of expenses when it comes to babies, childcare, planning, your whole life, routine, everything changing. So let's talk about it. I live in a little 2-bedroom condo. I love my condo. It was a foreclosure. I got it for a steal. But hear me out. There was a lot of things that needed to be done within the condo that I was just pushing to the side because you know what? Like, hey, it's just my wife and I who's here. But because you're entering a child into the world, there's some living conditions she just can't live in, So we had a window, like all our windows in the house. It's winter now, so here's a perfect example. If you have cold breath, if you stand on the opposite side of the window and you slightly breathe, if you're ever so slightly just, I would feel your cold breath on the inside. That house was brick. Our sofas needed to be switched. We needed a new fridge. Oh my gosh. Basically, it's not that we needed. Maybe I could have went along and waited, be patient. But the pressure of bringing in a kid to the world, I wanted to give him the best. I said, listen, man, I'm your daddy. You know what I mean? I'm a nurse. Your mom's a nurse. We get into our bag. So listen up right here. I'm going to bless you, man. I'm going to bless you with everything you need. Did I have the cash right away? So I had an option after paying off my debt. I could have either A, build up my emergency fund, or B, cash flow and buy everything that I would need for my child. I chose option C. C for credit card. Guys, I went back into debt. And to be honest with you, that's the reason why I couldn't talk about finances with you guys. I've been on some, hey guys, we're not going to talk about money because money's not good. Money's the root to all evil. Right now, listen, I was really earthy. I've been really earthy these past couple of videos. I've been on my nomad stuff. But to be honest with you, I've been broke. You know what I mean? I've been talking about, hey guys, we're not talking about money. Money's not good to talk about all the time. I didn't want to have the conversation because I didn't want to sit here and look you in the face knowing that I'm in debt and I'm trying to tell you, hey, pay off your debt. And can I be real with you? Because it's the end of the year. And the reason why I'm having this conversation right now is because I'm almost done paying it off again. But do you want to know how much debt I accumulated? Okay, so hear me out. So because my wife and I, we make such a high income, I was just like, all right, we make a good enough income. Both of us, we make over. I'm not trying to tell you how much I make, man. I kind of messed up right there. I'm not trying to tell you how much I make. Y'all almost caught me there. But we make over 6 figures. I decided to just say, okay, what do I need? We have a trip we want to go on. We have furniture we need. We have a baby shower we got to pay for. Guys, I just took my credit card out. Swipe. Yo, I paid for everything using my credit card because I was depending on my high income. When I did the math, Now that we're in the end of the year, I tallied everything up. And guys, I accumulated $50,000 worth of debt on my credit card. $50K. So I paid off $250,000. It took me 3 years. And I racked up another $50K. Paying for basically everything using my credit card, depending on my high income. I went on vacation this year, I used the credit card. Baby shower, used the credit card. I needed a new fridge, used the credit card. Needed a new mattress, needed new furniture. Guys, I didn't even know. And listen, I wanted the best furniture, okay? If we're gonna use the credit card, why would I go ahead and buy some crappy stuff that's not gonna last? I need quality. So I went ahead and went to Raymond Fine and get them. Guys, I felt godly. You know how good it feels like? I was like, yo, just don't even talk to me right now. Here, take my card. And I need that sofa right there. You know, I went to Home Depot. I need that fridge right there. Guys, I was really feeling myself because of the income I make. And when you make over 6 figures and you see this money coming in, you think there's no end to it. But all it takes is one. Achoo! All it takes is one. Why are you late? Thank God I'm in a good field. Nursing is a pretty stable career. I believe like the job security is there, but still, anything could happen. I'll tell you one of the things that happen right now. Maternity leave, paternity leave. I can't expect my wife to go to work while she has a baby. So obviously that's a drop in income. That's what happened. That's why I haven't been talking about money. And listen, when you're broke, you're not going to be yourself. I want you to go to my other videos where I'm talking about, I'm so anxious. I'd go to my therapist like, oh, I'm so scared. I don't know. I was being a little bitch. Look, I'm just being real with you guys. I have financial anxiety because I decided to go ahead and go back to my old ways. I decided to be broke. I was free. I had a decision. I had an option. I could either be like, okay, do I save up an emergency fund and start building my wealth? Or do I get back into debt and get everything right now because I just want it right now? Listen, it's not worth it. I know you moved into that crib. You want that furniture. You want the TV. You want to go on the trips. You are going to pay the price later. Could you imagine paying 20% interest on $50,000? I was fighting against myself. Every time I go to work and I make a payment, the interest rate will come back, bam. It's reverse interest. It's interest working against me. And then I'm sitting here talking to my therapist and she's talking about Husa. And you know what got me tight at the end of our discussions and our sessions? It'd be the best conversation. But then she's expecting to get paid. I'm like, bitch, I'm broke. That's why I'm talking to you. You want to get paid? Why can't this be community service? Why can't this be charity? Everybody needs a check. And that's what I'm trying to let you guys know. It don't matter how much money you make. You could be making over 6 figures. Don't let God humble you, man. God continues to teach me the same lesson. If you don't learn the lesson, you're going to keep on testing, baby. Oh my gosh. So now I owe about $5,000 left. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm being transparent. Listen, I went down on everything. Look what I'm wearing. I got rid of all my clothes. Now we're going to talk about things that you can do to change your mindset about what you want in your life. Because you know what? You're going to stay broke if you are so inspired and consumed with all this freaking materialistic things on this earth that won't do nothing for you. You're inspired to go to work and just go to debt. Oh man, I can't wait to get that car. Oh, I'm going to finance that car. Boom, now you're in debt. Oh, I can't wait. I'm inspired to go on this vacation. Let me swipe my credit card. Now you're in debt. You know who's going to pay the price later? You. And then you're going to talk to your therapist. Oh, I'm so anxious. Listen, your lady, fellas, hear me out. She wants security. She wants financial security. As a man, it's your job, it's your mission to provide that for your family, for her, for your legacy. You can't be out here fumbling the bag. You haven't been so anxious, trying to make love at night, And your lady's like, damn, 20% interest rate. Damn it, bro. You so broke. You think you need Viagra? You can't get hard, man. You out here stressing. You like, babe, you giving her attitude. You giving her attitude, but you know what? You're not giving her the security she needs. Cause all she wants is security. She don't like living paycheck to paycheck. She don't like going to these trips when she knows damn well she shouldn't be going on these trips. She don't like sitting on the sofa when she knows damn well, oh my gosh, we don't even own it. She don't like driving this car or that car that you're driving because it's not paid off. And at any given moment, you can go to the grocery store and she might come back out and it won't be there. She don't like that. I'm sitting here talking to my therapist because I just be so stressed and financially anxious. I'm just like, oh my God, I need Jesus. I think I need Viagra. My dick can't get hard because I don't know. No, nigga. You broke. You are broke. You know what I realized? Every time I made a payment on my credit card, I felt like I was getting my strength back. I was like, damn it. Woo! Guys, I got my mojo back, man. These strokes is hitting different now, man. I'm not trying to be rated R, but I'm trying to say, when you have no debt in your life, when you have no bills, you say I love you differently. The sex is better. Your life is better. You have options, man. You go to work and you're like, do I even need to pick up this shift? I ain't got no student loans. I ain't got no credit card debt. I ain't got no car payment. Do I need to pick up? Because that supervisor gave me an attitude, right? They gonna call you like, can you please come in? Please? You're like, remember last week when you gave me that attitude? That tootie-tood? I ain't like that. No, I'm not coming in. You could have options. So you know what? I'm gonna make this final payment. Give me till the end of the year and we're gonna get back to talking about the money. I'm gonna get back in my bag because that's what I truly like to talk about. I've been too earthy lately, guys. I haven't been myself. I've been way too earthy. But that's not me. Because who I am is I'm somebody who came from poverty. I came from nothing. And you're watching me on this channel because I want to document the journey. I want to show you how somebody could come from nothing and become something. Literally, I came from poverty. And I'm just going to change my broke mindset. And then I'm going to change my family tree. I want to show you because I want you to do the same thing. I want you to see everything's against me. I'm a black man in America. But you know what? I used my mind. I went ahead and I got an education. Now that I'm making more income, I'm going to use that income to buy assets. We are not focusing on any more liabilities. Everything you want to buy right now is a liability. If you want to win, you have to focus on assets. So what are the things I've done? I got off social media. Fuck Instagram. I'm out here really trying to show people, yo, look at me, man. I'm out again. Oh, look at me, man. I got this new furniture. But that credit card interest, why can't you guys see it too? Damn it, yo. I wasn't even getting the likes I needed. It wasn't worth it for that interest I was paying. I got off of social media, man. Y'all could miss me, man. It's not in the budget. Miss me with that, bro. You got to get off of social media. You got to be serious about your life. Stop waiting on President Biden to pay off your student loans. Stop waiting for somebody to save you. You have to save yourself. Do it for your wife. Do it for your family. Do it for your legacy. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. So that's one thing I did. I got off social media. And now I'm intermittent fasting. Because you know what that's teaching me? I'm controlling myself. I'm disciplining myself to wait till 12. So I eat from 12 to 8. And then I can't eat after that. It's a mind fuck because I'll be hungry at 10 o'clock. I'll be hungry at 11. But I said no. Because guess what? If I can control my hunger, if I can control that aspect of my life, what I put in my mouth, and I can control what comes out my mouth, that's discipline. If I have self-discipline, it's going to give me dick discipline. If you have dick discipline, you'll be able to pick and choose the right woman in your life. Because guess what? The number one. Listen. I'm repeating this 3 times because this is a secret. Do you know what's going to help you build wealth? What's gonna help you in your future? It's the person you go to sleep with at night. The person who you choose. That's your number one financial asset. That's what you need. Don't make that mistake of choosing the wrong person, man. Divorce will break you. That's what you need. That's the number one asset. People say, okay, buy a house, do this, do that. No. It's really your partner. Because if she is not in agreement to your financial plan, what you have going on as a man, forget about it. You got your plan, she got her plan. You need to be the man to be able to lead her. So that's your number one financial priority. It's who you pick as a partner, as a life partner. Because together, 1 + 1 = 2. If you're making 50 bands and she's making 50 bands, that's 100 bands. If you're making 100 bands and she's making 100 bands, that's 200 bands. You could do a lot with 200 bands. If you have no debt and you have 200 bands, what can you do with 200 bands? You can buy a lot of assets with 200 bands. You can max out your 401k. Next year, let's talk about maxing out your 401k. You could start investing into real estate. You could start investing into yourself. You could go on these trips debt-free without using any credit card debt. So that's the number one thing you have to focus on. Focus on really this year. 2023 is over, but be true with yourself. Focus on everything you did. I want you to really have a financial confession. I'm being real. I told you guys my mistakes. But now I want you to really say, okay, how am I going to change this? Be true to yourself. Be like, all right, this is the mistake I made. But now going into 2024, it's over. I'm changing it up, man. I'm paying everything off. And I'm going to build wealth. Hey. So you know what? If y'all stayed till the end of this video, I appreciate you guys. Because really, you guys are free therapy. You're free therapy. And I love you guys. Anybody who stayed to this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I hope this could help you. Me telling you guys my true mistakes that I made in my life. I feel like that's the best way you can learn. But now, once we're done with these mistakes, let's stop going back to them. Let's stop repeating these mistakes. And let's go ahead in 2024 and start really doing what's best for us in our best interest and our interest of our families, man. But I love you guys, and I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you for just hanging out with me. I love you. Peace.